So I really like Hyrule Warriors. In the like lead up to the reveal of the original game on Wii U, I would watch all of the character trailers, and I would do like all these like uh, GIF edits of the different character reveals and stuff, because I thought it was so cool that you finally got to play as a lot of these Zelda characters that you barely got to play as. I mean, Zelda and Ganondorf really only in Smash Brothers. Um, and usually you're always playing as Link. So it was really cool. We even got like an original character with Linkle. But now with this one, it seems like implied just from the name itself that it's gonna be the story is gonna focus on what happened before Breath of the Wild. So it's essentially like a prequel to Breath of the Wild, but as a Warriors game. Um, but let's see. I mean, this is cool stuff to kind of start the day with here. Another one of the things that Nintendo probably held back, that they probably were going to reveal back in like June for their E3 presentation. Um, and really a good way to lead into the Zelda anniversary next year, with potentially Breath of the Wild 2 coming out next year. So let's check it out. Let's see what they got.
Hello everyone, I'm Eiji Aonuma, the producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
So he's there, that means
We
that
mentioned in the June 2019 Nintendo Direct presentation
definitely
that we
worked
had
closely
started
with him.
development on the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Oh, a development
Many
update.
people around the world are still playing Breath of the Wild, so I'd like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Everyone, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Regarding the sequel, in order to make the vast world you enjoyed exploring in the original game even more impressive, the team is working hard on its development, so you'll have to wait a bit longer before we can provide more updates. In the meantime, we've prepared a different way for you to experience the world
Okay.
of Hyrule, and we have a video to introduce
They're
it.
just telling us
Please
that
take a
they're
look.
not going to show the trailer now. Maybe like the Game Awards or something. Who knows?
history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history
That's
of
Impa.
Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
Got Impa narrating just like in the game.
Ready to hear what happened.
And it actually is looking like Breath of the Wild. Yeah, this engine. It literally was a war. It makes sense for it to be a Musou game. Like, it literally was a war. Yeah. Get to play as the champions in Zelda, I'm sure. Yo, that's Impa. That is young Impa right there. Oh please, you gotta make her playable. Oh, using the runes. Okay. You definitely get to play as... Oh, Urbosa, my favorite. Daruk. Mifa. That ain't Falco. Yeah, Calamity Ganon. I mean, this is this is a really nice surprise. While we wait for Breath of the
What
Wild.
you just saw is the game that Koei Tecmo
I
Games has
love
developed.
Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule
So
Warriors: Age of Calamity. This game takes place 100 years before the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
I really hope that they would do another one.
In that game, the great calamity that occurred 100 years prior was mentioned, but the actual event itself wasn't shown in full. In this game, you'll be able to experience the events of the great calamity. So now, I would like to invite Koei Tecmo Games producer Mr. Hayashi to join me here.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yosuke Hayashi from Koei Tecmo Games and the
They have a
producer of
really
this
good
game.
relationship with
Hyrule
Nintendo. They
Warriors,
helped with
Age of
Fire
Calamity
Emblem
began when Mr.
Warriors,
Aonuma approached us
obviously.
saying, I think it would be
They
interesting
made
to
that,
create
then
a
they
Warriors game telling
helped
the
so
story of
much
the Great
with
Calamity.
Fire Emblem
What do
Three
you think?
Houses.
The battles between the Kingdom of Hyrule and Calamity Ganon would complement warrior-style gameplay against large armies.
Yeah, it makes sense. It literally was a war. This is probably like the
previous
best way to
Hyrule
do
Warriors
this,
games were filled
if
with
you think
Zelda
about it.
conventions. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild broke these conventions entirely.
It's,
Perhaps
yeah,
it's
it's
the
true.
same for everyone here, but for someone like me, who's been playing Zelda games for a long time, this was an extraordinary experience.
Yeah.
It's a new, special title for me.
And
Unlike
you
the
know,
previous Hyrule Warriors
if you look
games,
at
Hyrule Warriors: Age of
the last
Calamity
Warriors
was
game they
developed
did,
by working
it was
closely with the Zelda team
quite a bit
every
different
step of the process,
with Persona.
including gameplay direction, graphics, world, and all dialogue. And while we maintained the distinct gameplay style of the Warriors series, with exciting 1 versus 1,000 battles and a wide variety of playable characters, this became the only game that will let you experience the world 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild firsthand.
I do think this is a smart way to do it. It really is. I mean, it's the only
Thank
way
you,
that you
Mr.
would really
Hayashi.
ever be able to play
During
as
the
the
development
champions
of the
ever.
previous Hyrule Warriors games, I
It-
was
it
impressed
makes
with
so
how
much
the
sense.
Warriors development team, led by Mr. Hayashi, had a
The
deep
question is, who are the
understanding of
goofy
Legend of
characters?
Zelda
Because
series.
there's going to be a
This
lot of
time
them.
around, they made it possible
Because there's
to create
like
this new experience by
less
combining the
distinctive
well-detailed
characters
world
to
of
select
Breath
from
of the
compared to
Wild
like
with
going
Warriors
over all of
gameplay.
the Zelda characters in the
Therefore, I
last
believe
game.
this game will offer the experience of the Great Calamity
So
battles
maybe there's
that
original
weren't fully
characters.
shown in the original game. I hope that both those who played the previous Hyrule Warriors games and those who played The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild
Like,
can experience this game.
They're gonna throw some wild
will launch
characters in there.
November 20th.
Yo, is that like a little baby?
Thank you for your continued support
Guardian?
for The Legend of
Like an
Zelda
egg?
and this game.
What was that? Yo, Adult Impa was definitely in there too. What the heck? What the heck? Oh my god, dude. I just yo, what the heck? Wait, there's another trailer. There's another trailer too. How's this one different? Is this one different? How's this one different?
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
It looks like it's
I
similar.
think you are now ready. Ready to hear what
Yeah, it looks like it's the same pretty
100
much.
years ago.
Let's see. Looking for details, something I might have missed. I finished Breath of the Wild, like everything that I wanted to pretty much do in that game, like right before they announced Breath of the Wild 2, because I like finished the DLC and all the side quests and stuff. I was like, I didn't know what to say. Yeah, Impa was right there. She's right here. Right here. This is young Impa, for sure. She's probably gonna look like her granddaughter in this game, because I can't remember if we saw any like pictures of her. Anything else? Any other spots here? Yo, that zooms out really fast. Oh! Yo! This is her right here too! I was gonna say, that zoomed out so fast that it was hard to see what exactly we were looking for here, but here, check this out. Okay. Oh god, that sounds awful. Yeah, she's literally right there. I guess it's probably easier to go frame by frame to find it. Yeah, there it is. She's right here with them too. So this is them escaping Hyrule Castle as the Calamity hits, I think. I feel like maybe they'll add the king like they did the King of Red Lions, like maybe a DLC afterwards. I could see like maybe making something like a Lionel, which is a pretty distinct enemy, like something that's playable. I don't know. This is a cool shot right here. Did they say who trains Link? I thought that there was something in the lore that I read or something, or that one of the characters said about like potentially it was like maybe like Link's father or someone that trained him. And oh, maybe we'll get to see. That's why this is interesting too, because you get to see some of the detailed story points. Now, obviously, the ending is going to be sad. We know how it ends, but like you potentially get to see, you know, maybe Zelda, like pissed off Zelda, taking on
I must protect.
right here, taking on Calamity Ganon. So that'll be pretty cool. November, yeah, makes sense. Have it right there for the. Oh, okay. Okay. So, like I was telling you before, I think I know what they're gonna do here. They are gonna do character trailers. I think in the lead up to the game, they would do like weekly or bi-weekly trailers for characters, because there are a lot of characters and there will be a lot of characters, and then obviously there'll be DLC and stuff. That's just how these games work. So that's what we'll see. We will see character like detailed character trailers on how like the characters work and show off their specials and that kind of stuff. That's what I'm gonna assume these we'll do updates like that. I always remember that, because I would always like be excited when the next trailer would come out, and I would like cut gifs of it and stuff. But yeah, so not long until we'll be looking at more of this, and I'm super excited about this, and I'll be covering it like crazy, because like I said, not only am I like a huge Zelda fan, you probably see some of my reactions to like Breath of the Wild and other Zelda stuff, Cadence of Hyrule. But man, I really loved Hyrule Warriors. Put a lot of time into the game, and I didn't even get the like newest version of that yet. So, where they put everything together and put it on the Switch. So maybe I'll grab that just to get into some more of this. Man, it's like you watch this and it just makes you want to go back and play Breath of the Wild again. Really. Let me know what you guys thought. This is like. This is kind of one of the things. Like, even though we didn't see Breath of the Wild, this is more than enough for me. And if you're not really into like if you haven't really played a Warriors game or something, give it a shot. If you're a Zelda fan, you're gonna like this, even if you're not really typically into like a lot of Warriors games, because I myself didn't really play a lot before this. Dude, not only that, but I mean, you're gonna get like pretty much official story. Like, this is endorsed. They worked with Aonuma. They worked with the Zelda team. This is official. This is like the actual story, prequel of Breath of the Wild. I'm excited. I'm so excited. And next year is the Zelda anniversary, so there'll be a lot of Zelda stuff coming. This is great, man. It's a good day. It's a good day. Have a good one, guys. Bye.